Okay, boys and girls, if you're looking behind me, you might have noticed this in the video last week. I wasn't even paying attention that this has been decorated. This is all the animals, stuffed animals that Eli and Quinn have down in the basement. They have more in their beds. They love stuffed animals. And they've been arranged down here. I think I was squishing them last time, so they've been arranged so I don't have to sit on them, poor guys. If you look close, we even have Skippy John Jones down here. That was one of Eli's favorite books. Always a tongue twister. Okay, so today, like I said, we're going to be talking about two words. One word for our emotion is hopeful. So hopeful is the idea of like you have a hope that something could happen. It's how we feel when we really want something and we think we might get it. Hoping is kind of like wishing for something that we think can really happen. And hopeful is one of those like happy feelings. Maybe you're hopeful that you'll get a certain present for your birthday, or I'm hopeful that we'll all be able to get back together before the end of the year. We are hoping that those things happen. You're wishing for that to happen. When we feel hopeful, we probably feel pretty comfortable inside. Maybe a little excited, maybe a little nervous, just depending on what it is. But hopeful is normally a pretty happy emotion. Now, the opposite of hopeful is disappointed. Disappointed is like when we were hoping for something and it didn't come true. It's a lot of times you get your hopes up. You are expecting or wanting or wishing for something to happen and it just doesn't happen the way you think it will. Maybe you really wanted something for your birthday and you didn't get it. Or maybe you wanted to go outside and play with your friend, but it started raining. Disappointing is the opposite of hopeful. So when you're feeling disappointed, it's one of those feelings that are sad, down. It's not a happy feeling. You feel kind of blah, or you might feel a little angry or a little sad, or all of those as well. So just like always, the big thing is if you're feeling really disappointed and you feel yourself getting upset, stop. Take that deep breath. Know that it's okay to feel disappointed or hopeful. We can't help feeling emotions. That's just part of us as humans. But stop, take a deep breath, think about, all right, identify how you're feeling. I really wanted to get that present, but I didn't get it, so I'm feeling disappointed. Identify how you're feeling, and then think of a plan. Oh, my aunt gave me a pair of socks, and I really wanted the video game. Well, I could put on a face that shows how disappointed I am, or say, this is not what I wanted, I don't want socks. But that would hurt her feelings, and then I'd feel even worse. So a nice thing is to say, you know what, thank you very much for the gift. It was very kind of you to give it to me. It's not saying, hey, I really wanted a video game. It's not saying, hey, I really wanted these socks. You're not lying, you're just being kind. Sometimes that's hard to do. Well, our book today is all about trying and being a little disappointed and continuing to try again. So this book is Sam and Dave Dig a Hole, and we read this at the beginning of the year and we really enjoyed it. So the first thing we need to do, and hopefully you can see it, is look at the beginning of the book. We notice that there's apples there. It's really hard for you to probably see since you're so far away. But the cat has a red collar and it looks like a red tulip, and there's a chicken on the weather vane. That's important because we're going to see something at the end that makes us say, On Monday, Sam and Dave dug a hole. When should we stop digging? Asked Sam. We're on a mission, said Dave. We won't stop digging until we find something spectacular. Now in our backyard, we have what used to be a garden and has now been taken over by Eli and Quinn. And there's a hole that literally seems like it's gonna take you to China. They've dug so much down there. The hole got so deep that their heads were underground, but they still had not found anything spectacular. Spectacular is like another word for amazing. "We need to keep digging," said Dave. And if you look right there, there's a giant gem. They're literally a foot away from it. So they kept digging. And if you look at the bottom, there's an even bigger gem. So if they just keep going down, they'll find it. They took a break. Dave drank chocolate milk out of a canteen. Sam ate animal cookies he had wrapped in her grandfather's handkerchief. "Maybe," said Dave, "the problem is that we're digging straight down." "Yes," said Sam, "that could be the problem." "I think we should dig in another direction," said Dave. "Yes," said Sam, "that's a good idea." Oh my goodness, they're so close. I think if they took their shovels one more scoop and they'd hit that gem, but they're changing directions. Sometimes when you have a goal or a plan and it doesn't seem like it's working, sometimes you just gotta keep trying and eventually it works. "I have a new idea," said Dave. "Let's split up." "Really?" said Sam. "Just for a little while," said Dave. "It'll help our chances." And their dog is trying to dig out that gem right there. So Dave went one way and Sam went the other. Oh my goodness, look how close it is. And that dog's looking right down. That gem is huge. I gotta go in this backyard. But they did not find anything spectacular. They were so close. If they had just kept going, they would have hit that giant diamond or gem. "Maybe we should go back to digging straight down," said Dave. "Yes," said Sam, "that is a good idea." Oh my word, look how big that thing is. If they had just kept going straight, they would have run right into that thing. It's like as big as the Empire State Building, or at least as big as Seville. Sam and Dave ran out of chocolate milk, but they kept digging. They shared a last animal cookie, but they kept digging. You know, I know Sam and Dave are probably a little disappointed, but at least they're not giving up. After a while, Sam sat down. "Dave, I am tired. I cannot dig anymore." "I'm tired too," said Dave. "We should take a rest." Sam and Dave fell asleep, but if you look closely, their dog keeps digging. And if you look, it's like they've reached the bottom of the world. Now, we know gravity doesn't work quite like that, but it makes for a cool story. Then Sam and Dave were falling. Sam and Dave fell down, down, down. So showing them moving, that's why it looks like there's multiple Sams and Daves. Till they landed in the soft dirt. "Well," said Sam. "Well," said Dave. "That was pretty spectacular." Now, at the beginning of the book, we saw a chicken for the weather vane. Now we have a duck. We had a red tulip. Looks like we have a blue daisy. I don't know. The cat had a red collar at the beginning. Now he has a blue one. And the plant, or the tree, had red apples, and this one has green pears. So, are they in the same place? Doesn't look like it. But it looks pretty close. And they went inside for chocolate milk and animal cookies. I think they might be a little surprised at what they find inside. And the dog looks at the cat, and the cat looks at the dog. And I think they both know that they're in the wrong place. The end. Well, guys, I hope that you're having a great day. I hope you had a great Easter. Hopefully we'll be able to get together soon. Remember, when you're dealing with those emotions like disappointed, think about your 3 steps and put those into play. You guys are a smart group. You know how to handle yourself. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.